I was given an abortion when I was about 22 years old, and I was upstairs in a clinic. When I got there, most of the time when you go to the High Wizard, you go after hours, because you're wearing this wild costume that would attract attention. But this one place I went, it was during the day, and on one side of the road was a demonic biker gang that was cussing people out across the street and flicking cigarettes their way. The people across the street were praying, trying to shut down, the abortion clinic. And I went inside with a bunch of people and went upstairs, and the abortion room we were in was facing the road. And I see all these people get down on their knees. Why do a Baptist? We don't pray on our knees. And so I'm like, what are they doing? My friend was like, I don't know, praying maybe. So I opened up the window. I had like these big jalousie windows. I opened up the window, and we hear them praying. And it's the same prayer over and over and over again. And I was like, what are they saying? So we're listening. And I'm hearing, and we're repeating it back to each other. So it's, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. It's just like, what are they saying? What kind of prayer is that? So when we went through it a couple more times, and then we went and closed the window and went back to the abortion. And this woman is screaming that the baby's in the birth canal, you guys need to, get a move on. So I insert my hands, because my job is to get my hands bloody. I insert my hand, but there's no baby. I tell the doctor, well, you check. I do the doctor. He checks, he tells her you're dilated, but there's no baby. She's calling us idiots. We're stupid. How long has he been a doctor? It's like, go back to medical school. I'm about to give birth. He checks again. He's like, no, you're not. You're having a ghost birth. It feels like the baby is there, but it's not. Just like when some women have ghost pregnancies, they think they're pregnant, but they're not. She's like, I've given birth before. I know what this is like. I know I'm about to give birth. We both tried again. I was like, there's nothing there. I got a job to do, and I can't do it till the baby's there. So we're still talking. The woman's cussing us out the whole time. I try again, nothing. The doctor tries again. He goes, no, we got a while to go. We're standing there talking, and all of a sudden, we hear a baby crying. And we look down. The baby came out. When the baby comes out, in that particular satanic covenant, the baby lives. We don't kill it. We only kill it when it's inside. Inside, free to kill. Outside, it lives. It just got adopted by somebody. But that is the power of your wisdom.
Wow. I would also like to point out that with Zach's abortions, it was more of an assisted abortion. It was his job to stab the child and get blood on his hands. But there was an actual abortion doctor there supervising everything and then would perform the actual abortion.
Thank you, Zach, for being here. I feel like you were to be straight. My question is also related to abortion. You shared that in order to close the clinic, you recommend to have a mass at the site. Is there any priest can perform that mass, or it has to be a special priest? And what about the people attending the mass? Do they have to be in grace, and then also their family? And is there a specific time that you recommended that mass take place?
I'd say a particular time would be as soon as possible. I'm partial to extraordinary form. So I like the fraternity of St. Peter, the FSSP church, but I think if any priest is willing to go out there and do it, they should embrace that. As far as I know, any priest that would be willing, although, you've got to think that a bishop would carry a lot of weight. So if you can convince your bishop to go out there, that'd be awesome.
Hello. Yes, I just want to say that I was born away Catholic for 7 years, and I shopped around. I came back a stronger Catholic, and I have no problem challenging other cults or sects, whatever you want to call them, because I know what they preach. I sat on the pews. I feel that the Lord is calling me to minister to Muslims, Now, I know about the Quran more than most people do. However, when I encounter a Muslim, I freeze. And I certainly don't want to go into a mosque to know what they're all about. So maybe you can help me with it.
So your question is, how do I evangelize Muslims? Thank you very much.
Well, I think that probably has a lot to do with whatever God is specifically calling you to. So petition God in adoration to show you what you're supposed to do. And whenever you have those moments that you're considering going up to a Muslim, ask the Holy Spirit to take over. Because it's not you that's doing the preaching, it's the Holy Spirit. So just laying it out on God, because we can't necessarily tell you exactly what you're supposed to do or what you're called to do, because so many people have really powerful ministries or are just as individuals going out there and evangelizing as we're all supposed to do. So really just lean on the Holy Spirit.
I'll make one quick comment. Father Zachary King